the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Siggy, here in Philadelphia, the hometown fans are excited.
This is one of the best places to play when you're playing well. No one more passionate than these Philadelphia Phillies fans. And this ballpark's still one of the most beautiful parks in all of baseball.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the hill in this one, Alan Rangel. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Ready to go now. Tommy Edman at the plate. And we're underway here in Philly.
First pitch, 7-11.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Next pitch downstairs, and a count 2-1. Upstairs. And that drops in for a strike. Hard liner. Crawford brings it in with a nice running grab. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
You know, sometimes, Boog, you need someone to grind out an 11 or 12 pitch at bat just to energize the team. That can lead to getting runners on, collecting a few big hits, and scoring more runs.
Andy Pajes in the box with one away as he takes ball one. The 1-0.
Nope, that's inside.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and there's 2 down.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Freddie Freeman. Playing in the World Series north of the border was certainly special for Freddie Freeman. His dad, Fred, hails
Ball.
Two down, nobody on.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
The 2-1. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. The underhand flip takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. You're dialed into the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill, number 63. What do you look for here?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies.
Shortstop, number 7, Trey Turner.
Inside, ball 1. Hey.
Ripped, but it curls foul. On the ground to third. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Kyle Schwarber, batting with one down, takes a strike. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, first base.
Here comes Bryce Harper.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And that one gets past the catcher. Schwarber into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Man at second. Bounced up the middle. Betts on the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
On the ground. Rojas. Play made. That ends the inning. Scoreless after one. Top of the second, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Deal one.
Ball one.
Rangel, 28 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Hey.
This one popped up right side. Stopped in position. And there are two outs.
Batting sixth, second baseman Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
No score here in the second.
Ball one.
Two down, nobody on. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom half of inning number 2, Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Activity for the first time in that bullpen down there. Jack Dreyer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Henriquez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And a 1-2 to the right side. He steps on the bag. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
This is Bryson Stott. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris.
Nope.
And the 1-0. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
JT Realmuto steps in, and that one clips the corner. Out to center. And that is that. So they go quietly there. We played 2 full. No score. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez.
Hey.
Just missed. Here's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. Another solid power season. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. That clips the zone. That is strike 2. Top of the 3rd, no score. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher. I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Left field. And that should be extra bases. Muncy into second. It's a double.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's the catcher, Eliezer Alfonso. In the air to left center. And that's a base hit. Muncy on his horse around third. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Ball.
One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto.
Well, that's just a good baseball play right there. I mean, pretty good jump off the pitcher, I'd say, and good catch and throw by the catcher. And I think if you did that 10 times, half the time the guy might be safe. The other half, probably out.
Two down, nobody on.
That's ball 2.
Two one now. Just missed. Andy Pajes up next for the Dodgers. And a 3-1 on the way. Line drive, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Jack Dreyer.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Now it's the right fielder, Gabriel Rincones Jr.
Right fielder, Gabriel Rincones Jr.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Justin Crawford will hit next. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Yo, one.
Right through there for a strike. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Rincones aboard here at first with nobody out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at bat alive.
That's out.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. Throws to first in time. That's a very athletic play.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
So now with one away and a man at second, Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Up the middle. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Phillies, left fielder, Kyle.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. 1-for-1 with a single so far.
Lots of players perform better at home, and this batter is no exception. Might be the crowd or the familiar surroundings, but he's typically better in this environment.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Off the plate, ball one.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Pitch kicks away. And the runner holds. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1 left for Philadelphia. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park as we go to the top of the 4th. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one in the air. Turner takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
And here's Freddie Freeman. 0-for-1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Ball 1, no strikes. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Mookie now. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one fouled off. On the corner for a strike. 0-2 now.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 4th, Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. Ball 1 to Bryce.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter,
Now it's the DH, Brandon Marsh. Grounded out his first time up. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just missed. Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. Right through there for a strike. One down. Phillies down a run. Ripped to short. Snagged on a bounce. Betts whips it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Up next for the Phillies, third baseman.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Jack Dreyer gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Evan Phillips on to pitch here. This is his 5th appearance of the year. And now it's Alec Bohm. 0 for 1 so far. Now one miss.
Ball 1.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Right down to shoot, and it's 1-2. Line drive, could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So a runner at second, 2 down. Bryson Stott, the next to hit.
Inside, ball 1.
Bohm stands at second with 2 gone.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Just missed. JT Realmuto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And now the count filled up 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Man on second, 2 down. Out towards right center field. Pajes on his way over. He's got it. And the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. They're down 1-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
The 0-2. King Tuck goes down on strikes.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman Miguel.
Here's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Pulls that one foul. Next one just misses. Now 1-2. That one ripped. And foul ball. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
For the Dodgers, left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Struck out looking and dispersed it back.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning, JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies.
Ball.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
That's in there. Now 1-2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
1-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Right fielder Gabriel Rincones Jr.
And now for the Phillies, Gabriel Rincones Jr. That one's upstairs, ball 1. The 1-0. The Dodgers leading by a run last half of inning number 5. That one's in there, and the count 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Phillies, center fielder Justin Crawford.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Evan Phillips out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Pitching for the
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Alex Vesia.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So This is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Justin Crawford getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Muncy. And the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They still trail 1-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Here's a 1-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit, and they have their first hit since the third inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And up next for Los Angeles, Eliezer Alfonso.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Swings through that.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Another 1-2. Muncy gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Yep, that ball went out.
And it remains 2-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And here comes Tommy Edman. 1 for 2.
Hey.
Oh, 1 down. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Here's the 0-2. Line drive, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Here's a 1-1. Out to short, Turner. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. Fought off foul. Two on, 2 outs.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. One-two now. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Dodgers strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Well, we go bottom 6, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner.
The lefty, the 1-0. That one in there across the letters. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Brock Stewart looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Klein warming up as well. That catches the top part of the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate. Turner runs. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go. Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Man at second.
Ball, that's inside.
And that drops in for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Tying run at second base here in the bottom of the 6th. Breaking ball misses down and away. Bryce Harper would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Payoff pitch. Sets him down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, and now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. That's ripped into the outfield. Brings it in. 2 down.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Brandon Marsh.
And now the DH, Brandon Marsh, has grounded out a couple of times. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Runner edges away at second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss, and a changeup in the dirt. Alfonso down to first with it. Runner on third after the stolen base, even with the dropped strike 3. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail here 1-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, top of inning number 7. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
0-1 now.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Turns and fires to Betts. Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Alan Rangel will depart, and he exits on the hook for the loss, but he threw the ball very well. We'll tell you about the new pitcher after a quick break.
Now pitching.
Jose Alvarado on to pitch out of the pen here.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Ball.
And a 1-1.
Ball, that's just out.
Mookie on the move. In the air, left field. He's got it.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman Miguel Rojas.
One out man at first. Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. Here he is in a spot where he makes most of his money against left-handed pitching. And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at bat. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Runners at first and second with one gone. The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
The 1-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Two on, 1 out. And that's a fair ball. Flying around third is Betts. And they lead by 2. Schwarber fires it in quickly. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So two in scoring position with one out. Muncy digs in. And that one hit 97 on the gun. The 0-1.
No, inside.
Liner snagged at first. Throw not in time at second to double him off. Great hustle to get back.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Eliezer Alfonso steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
Two on, two outs. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Stott over to first in time. They limit the damage here. Dodgers with a run scoring double. And it's 2-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Brock Stewart.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And here comes Alec Ball.
You know, these Phils finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
The 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
That's too low. Ball one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The 1-2. That's to third, and that one handled. Muncy sends it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there, and of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. And that one hit 97 on the gun. In the air, left field. 2 away.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher Dave.
And now it is JT Realmuto.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
2 down, nobody on.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful. I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And a 1-2.
Ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is that. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They trail it here 2-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Christopher Sanchez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Back to the top of the order. Tommy Edman digs in now.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
If you're looking for a strike thrower, this is your guy. Doesn't matter what era of baseball you're talking about. You want someone that's going to throw strikes, and he's your man. Here's your 1. Oh, great stop. Throw to the pitcher. It's there, and that's a great play. So, Chris, does the offense dial up the aggressiveness against him? What is the approach exactly?
Well, there is confidence that, hey, I'm going to get a pitch to hit during the at-bat. There's some guys where you're thinking, maybe I get 1 pitch to hit. It's something that I have a chance to turn around. With this guy, you're going to get 2, maybe 3. It's just a matter of, can you capitalize?
Now, here is Andy Pajes.
Ball.
The 1-0. And another ball. Sanchez measures 6 feet 6 inches, 200 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Foul ball. The 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Man at first, 1 away. Foul ball there. And the 0-2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Here comes Pajes around third, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now it's Mookie Betts. 1 for 3. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. One out, and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Next offering misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Man at second. Two now. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. He makes the grab, tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
That one to first, and that's just foul.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-2.
Nope, that's down.
Outside with a breaking ball. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. It's now 3-0. Back here in Philadelphia, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Gabriel Rincones Jr. stands in for the Phillies. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Tanner Scott, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Klein also getting ready. And the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
For the Phillies, center fielder
Justin Crawford will hit next. The Dodgers leading by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Crawford wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and the strike call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Out towards right center field, and it falls. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Phillies.
So back to the top of the order. Here's Trey Turner.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
And it's going to stay a strike. No challenges left for them now.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Brock Stewart done for the night. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Tanner Scott.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Now Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Oh, that's inside.
Crawford off of first with 2 away.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
There's a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Oh, right to the backstop. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Phillies strand 1, still down 3-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jonathan Bolin.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
That's a ball.
And the 1-0. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Up the middle. Nice grab. To his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Yeah.
Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. The 0-2.
Nope. Outside.
Got him looking, and there's 2 away.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Left field. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Eliezer Alfonso. And that drops in for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that'll do it. 1 left for LA, but they lead it 3-0. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom 9. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
That one lifted to left. Hernandez on the move. And there's 1 away.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Brandon Marsh.
Next is the designated hitter, Brandon Marsh. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. A little bit low. Ball 1. On the ground to short. Throw on to Freeman. Phillies have just 1 out remaining.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So they're down to their final out. Down to third baseman, Alec Bohm. They're down to their final strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Betts is on the move. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Friend to bring a friend, took a